Alright guys, here we are back for round 3 of our modern video series with Grixis Delver. We are on the draw. Don't have a Delver, but we do have 3 lands, 2 Thought Scours, Serum Visions, Snapcaster Mage. With hands like this, we really don't know what our hand's going to be like, just because the 2 Thought Scours and the Serum Visions all end up being like random cyclers. So like we could draw all spells off these, and this hand's awesome. We could draw all lands and we just flood out. We really have no way of knowing, but definitely a keeper, so we'll see how it goes. Our opponent kept a 7 as well. He goes Inkmoth Nexus, nothing, which means more likely Infect than Affinity, but I've been surprised in the past. We are going to go Serum Visions, looking for removal. Drew a Gurmag Angler, and we also have another Gurmag and a Tasigur. Against another opponent, I might keep the Tasigur, but here I'm just looking for any sort of interaction I can possibly find. So we'll just pass back. Thought Scour and a fetch land is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 1 away from casting Gurmag on our next turn, which is kind of unfortunate. Again, like maybe we want to keep the Tasigur just so we can get something out on the field, but I think just like searching for interaction is probably the best thing for me. Yes, we have Jataxian Probes we can find. We have, yeah, 1 of 3 Jataxian Probes will let us play Gurmag Angler on turn 2. That's about it. I've really been wanting a Gut Shot in the board for just another free spell that I can use to play Gurmag quicker, and it's great in the Affinity and the Burn, and not so much Burn, but the Affinity and the Elves matchup, Abzine and Company. It's great against Infect. I'm going to be missing it here, but Gut Shot's just an awesome card. I remember playing Gut Shot alongside Delver of Secrets in Standard many moons ago, and I miss it. Alright, looks like he's got a pretty creature-light draw. He's just going to swing in with the Nexus, which is good for me. We will play Young Pyromancer here. This lets us just go with Thought Scour, Gurmag next turn. Again, if he has like multiple mutagenic growths and like a main phase Might of Old Krosa, could be in a lot of trouble, but doing the best we can here. See if he has the 3rd land. He does. Alright, so Inkmoth is getting in for 2 this turn. Young Pyromancer means that, assuming no Blighted Agent shenanigans, we'll be able to block any of his other guys on the ground as long as we can deal with this flyer. Alright, 3 poison. Guess we might as well just fetch. So we're probably dead if we don't hit a bolt. It feels pretty unlikely that we're going to hit a bolt off the Thought Scour, and we do have the Gurmag in hand. Hey, that Terminate though. Hopefully we get to live another turn. highly doubt it. Yeah. All he needs is one pump spell, and he's got 2 mana, so I think we're dead. Yep. So, I don't know. We didn't draw lightning bolts, but hopefully we'll be able to find our post-board Magma Spray or Is It Staticaster. We've got some tools for this matchup, so... Is It Staticaster is great. Magma Spray, Grim Lavamancer, these Thought Seizes, the Dispels are all good. Maybe even the Engineered Explosives too. We can cut... Jataxi Probe is fine. Spell Pierce is great. Spell Snare, not so much. It hits a fair number of things, but... I don't think a Young Pyromancer is where we want to be. And I could see cutting one of these guys. We don't really ever want 2 of them. No, I feel like trimming a Snapcaster and bringing one of these Spell Snares back in is pretty good. I'm going to try it like that. So we have a Delver, no second land. We also have a Dispel. If we hit a land, if we hit a fetch, this hand's insane. If we don't, I don't know. I came to play, not to mulligan. If we didn't have this Dispel, this hand would be an auto mulligan. And like, if any land means that we can like kill a thing and take another threat. So I feel like this is one of the only one-landers I would keep that doesn't have a Serum Visions. Maybe it's a mulligan because we have these 2 Delve creatures, but I'm feeling lucky. We'll reveal Thought Scour. Come on, land. Don't make me look bad. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All of these things. Blighted Agent is his only infect guy. He's got a lot of pump. But this is an easy take. So Groundswell, Spell Pierce, Dryad Arbor, Apostle's Blessing. I guess he's thinking about going for the killing me the normal route. Yeah, this is great. I'm at 11, but I'm about to drop a Tassiger, so pretty good. And again, like, I'm sure, let me know in the comments if you think that I should have mulliganed that hand, but I feel like it was worth it because if I hit a second land, the game is pretty much won for me, I'm pretty sure, with that kind of hand. So I think it's worth it. I don't know. That's interesting. I guess he drew a mutagenic growth, or I guess he could draw any pump spell, but yeah. It's a really good draw. Whew. I'm on fire in this game. Hold on. I've drawn better in this game than I think I've ever drawn ever. Who needs red mana? We want to leave the Spell Pierce. Maybe the Dispel. Yeah, the Dispel. Take that, Infect. That's what you get, buddy. How does it feel? Alright, that was a quick one. Game 3. Fulminator Mage is another answer to an Inkmoth Nexus. I kind of overlooked that at first. Yeah, I like that. Just one, though. I don't know. 2 Delve creatures does seem like a small amount, but as long as I'm killing my opponent's stuff, if I have anything, I should be fine. It means my threats are 4 Delvers, 2 Delve creatures, 3 Snapcasters, and a Fulminator Mage, and a Grim Lavamancer. But it doesn't really matter. Like, if a Grim Lavamancer or an Instastatic Caster is out on the field, and like I'm not almost dead and he can't one-shot me, then he shouldn't be able to fight through those. This is 5 land Delver Thoughtseize. Our opponent kept us 7. I guess we'll keep. This is rough if he plays a turn 1 what's this thing, but he doesn't have it. We're just gonna go Thoughtseize here into Delver Seer Visions. We're starting off at 16, but hopefully, lucky for us, he didn't lead with the Glistener Elf. He could go the normal damage route, play a, if he draws a land, he could like play Noble Hierarch, Groundswell us, hit us for 6. Looks like it's going to be what he's going to do. This will be at 10. And then next turn he combines a Vastwood us for another 6. Rough. Alright, that's good news for us. So he has Vines of Vastwood, Vines of Vastwood. I think we know the other card too. It'll be in here. Maybe we're just supposed to chump. Oh, the Noble Hierarch, which he played. Nah, I don't think we chump. He wants to use 2 mana for +4/+4. I'm fine with that. He didn't play another land, so we know we're not dead. Reveal the Thought Scour. We can Thought Scour him. 3 cards in the yard, 4 cards in the yard. 1 away from playing Gurmag this turn. Maybe we did want to do that. I don't know. He's attacking as a 2/3, so we could just trade with the Delver, and then we could draw Gurmag and then Thought Scour ourselves and play him for cheap. Not having the basic mountain hurts here. Yeah, we're definitely passing. block. Go to 1. That means we can never fetch again. Yeah, I'm fine with this trade. Okay. Let's scour him. Get a steam bench. We'll search up a swamp, cast a Gurmag. Should be alright from here. We know he has a Vines of Vastwood and a random card. He has a Pendlehaven that can like make his guy a 2/3 in response to his Magma Spray. But what we can do is we can just wait. Like he'll attack, he'll get the Exalted trigger, and then he has to do the Pendlehaven in response, and then in response to that we can Magma Spray. Still need a little bit of help. I think we need to draw like one more removal spell. It's going to might this dude. I think I'll just spell pierce that. He's got to tap down his own Noble Hierarch if he wants to. We'll see if he tries to go for like an Apostle's Blessing on his Glistener Elf now or something. I don't know if he can swing. I think he can. He doesn't gain anything by waiting. Question is, do we trade so we can then Magma Spray as Noble Hierarch? So he's choosing not to Pendlehaven. I think we just, well, we don't trade. I think we just like let him put 2 Infect counters on our Glistener Elf, and we're just gonna Magma Spray the Noble Hierarch. We could just Magma Spray the Glistener Elf. Excuse me. Swing in for 5. That leaves us with a Dispel. I would rather have all of his creatures off the board. Let's see. Would I rather have a Dispel in hand and him have a Noble Hierarch? I think I would. I'm just gonna Magma Spray his guy. daggers. So if he plays another Noble Hierarch, I'm dead, but I feel like I have to swing. Nah, I can't swing. I can play this, but I can't crack it. I don't think I can swing. I'm not really gaining anything. I just go to 1 and then I can't fetch. This Thoughtseize though. Feels so bad, man. He did have the Noble Hierarch. Woo! Scary. So at any point we draw is a static caster and it's over. Is it worth fetching? I don't think so. Turn 7. Where are your extra lands, buddy? Please. Take it easy over there. That's good. I guess we just build up a hand. I think my draws are better than his. Like, it's turn 8. He has to draw a land eventually. I think we'll get one more draw to draw like a Kolaghan's Command or something like that before we use this lightning bolt. I think we might as well just fetch. I'm surprised he tapped the Pendlehaven for it. I guess it doesn't matter because Pendlehaven doesn't. Doesn't do anything. Snapcaster would be great because it will, like we get Snapcaster, bolt a Hierarch, and then trade with the other one. Yep. Oh no. If you paid attention, he knew we had the foil dispel, and then we just cast a non-foil one. Playing so loose, man. Might have been able, if we used this as a spell, I might have been able to get him with the, like he swings out, I block the Dryad Arbor, he pumps a Noble Hierarch. And then I have the Dispel, so I get to eat a creature. That's a good draw. Can't swing yet. Alright, Delver. Kolaghan's Command. Yeah, that's probably the best possible draw for me. What are we using it for? Kill his Dryad Arbor, make him discard a card in his... now he can protect it with the Pendlehaven. I guess we just keep hitting him with the Delver until he makes a move. He knows we have the Kolaghan's Command. He knows we have this to spell if he was paying attention. Trying to think what he could have. He would have to have like Apostle's Blessing plus a Dispel or something. Infect creatures don't really help him. The interesting thing with Pendlehaven is that he's forced into using the Pendlehaven first. Normally he could just like hold up the Pendlehaven in response to, and then use it in response to removal, but if he's attacking he gets the Exalted triggers, and then once this guy no longer becomes a 1/1, then he can't use it. So like now here we're going to Kolaghan's Command him. And I feel like I have to do this. Like, he could play a Blighted Agent and then I'm in trouble, but he already played one. I don't think it's likely he has another one. And it's more likely he has, like, Apostle's Blessing plus Protection spell. Or, like, Apostle's Blessing plus, like, a, yeah. Apostle's Blessing plus, like, anything. Any sort of... You get what I'm trying to say. Magic is hard. Alright, so he didn't play a land, so it's just going to make him a 3/3. And then he is a 4/5. So 5, 6, 6, 7. I can chump with the Gurmag. That doesn't get me anywhere. I have to Dispel. Hope he doesn't have an Apostle's Blessing. That's my only option, really. Because, like, just chumping this turn and the next turn he activates Pendlehaven and then I have to chump with Delver. I just have to hope he doesn't have Apostle's Blessing. Become immense, sure. So I chump. He discards a card. So I have 2 draws to hit something good. Tasker's pretty good. Tasker's really good. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I can still swing. Thanks, Tasker. You're the man. Anything I don't want to be drawing. Thought Scour, I think. I don't want to draw Gurmag either. Yeah, maybe I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dispel, Lightning Bolt, Magma Spray, Cold Against Command, Gurmag. Seems good. He just needs to draw a land for 1 turn. 1 turn. A non-Pendelhaven land. It's legendary. Never mind. He can still use it. No, he can't. Yeah, he can. Play Pendelhaven. I don't know if you can you respond to choose? Nah, you can't do that. I don't know what I'm thinking. No! Oh, that's bad. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm in Chump mode again. That's horrible. Taxian Probe. Maybe it gives me Dispel. Because what I really am looking for is removal here. Noble Harbor, come on. It's turn 12, man. Where's your third land? Alright. I think I would rather him give me Taxian Probe than Dispel. So I'm happy with that. So unlucky. Fulminator Mage is good. Okay. So we play Fulminator Mage, but we don't use it yet. He goes into combat. Yeah, that's how we do that. Man, that 1-of Fulminator Mage came through for us. Whew. Yeah, because if we just sacrifice the Fulminator Mage, he just attacks with a Noble Hierarch and kills us. So we wait. And then if he attacks with Noble Hierarch, we just chump and then kill the Dryad Arbor. So as long as no Apostle's Blessing is drawn, or Vapor Snag if he's playing it, we should be good. Twisted Image would be a dagger. Come on, man. Not like this. Not like this. Please. 13 turns, couldn't draw a land. Couldn't draw a third land. I can't watch. You tell me what happened. Oh, the agony. The agony. Thinking about activating Pendelhaven. What's happening here? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so like we could have just blocked the Dryad Arbor, but he could have just like Vines of Vastwood kicked on the Noble Hierarch if we did that. So he drew a pump spell. That's what matters. This is the day that Liberty dies. Oh my gosh, he went 13 turns without drawing a third land. You gotta be kidding me. So, I don't know. That one was really close. I feel like our opponent drew really, really well, but we did draw really well in game 2 also. But yeah, that's just the way it goes. I feel like we really should have won that one. It's unfortunate. I mean, we did die to lethal, but he didn't activate his Pendelhaven. So I don't think, like, you know, fetching that fetch land when we did changed anything. I guess we were just meant to lose this game. I don't know. Maybe there was an opportunity to use the Thoughtseize earlier, and we took a little bit too much damage. But overall, definitely interesting. Really close game. Good match. I feel like we're favored in the matchup. It does seem like the Infect player going for the normal damage route is a good strategy. He did that in games 2 and 3. Did he do it in game 1 also? No, he just killed me with an Inkmoth Nexus in game 1 because I had no interaction. So it definitely seems like a good strategy for him, just because, you know, we take so much damage off of our lands. To recap, I love the Grixis Delver deck. It's a lot of fun to play, but I think Grixis Control is better, against everything except for the Grixis Delver versus Grixis Control Mirror, where it seems to be like one of the only matchups where Delver is really favored. It's so tough to win when you don't draw your Delvers and when they don't flip, and you take too much damage to play your spells, and you have all these spells that work to like generate tempo, and if you don't have your Delvers, you just have like this, you know, lopsided strategy that doesn't, you know, not very cohesive, but still a lot of fun. Grixis Control is still my preferred Grixis deck, but I would say that, you know, the whole series was a wash. The final record was 1-2, but I think this is as close to a draw as it could have possibly been. So we're gonna call it 1-1-1, a moral victory, I guess. But yeah, thanks for watching the vids. We will be back next week with a new deck. See you later.